This is Christian from Northeast 360. Out at the range, as you can see in the background. You're gonna hear gunshots and stuff. Out shooting, running the range, and me and my cameraman got hungry, so it's a perfect time to break out one of the stoves out of my pack. And which is better, PeakRefuel or heating up an MRE? We're gonna find out. So MRE, we got beef goulash, and what the benefits of each are versus freeze-dried food. One benefit of an MRE, everything's here. Alright, and as you see it, and as I open it up, these are all brand new MREs. They had a sale at Ocean State Job Lot, and they were selling MREs for, I don't know, I think that was like 25 bucks for a case.
Yeah.
So we splurged and we picked up some MREs. So what it comes in, and most people, if they're gonna store MREs, I store it all in the pack. I don't field strip, you know, get the chewies in one pocket and shit like that. What we'll do is MRE. Hopefully our brother over there that's doing obscene shit is not in the frame. But MREs come self-contained. Spoon to eat them. They give you things like strawberry jam. There's most likely some kind of cracker in it. Orange flavored drink. You just fill up from your water bottle. My son's super stoked about that. But sometimes it's like cappuccino coffee and stuff, and you don't drink that shit. So what do we got here? Mini loaf of bread wheat. We'll open that up and you'll see what that is. Patriotic sugar. Ooh, little sweet treat to have with my cup of coffee. Chewing gum, matches, toilet paper. If anybody knows, you know, you're probably not going to eat toilet paper when you eat this many MREs. Alright, you're going to be bound up as fuck, and it's not going to happen. But a moist towelette, if you do take a shit and use this little tiny bit of toilet paper, you have a moist towelette to wipe things up. They give you salt and pepper, chewing gum to try and get the taste of the MRE out of your mouth, and really, it's fire starter shit. Moving on. Got some peanut butter. Ooh, it's not tough like the old peanut butter. It's actually like soft peanut butter. Amazing. What do we got here? Applesauce, because that's a thing. I know everybody would just do exactly that. Throw it in. This is our entree. This is your beef goulash. This is what's going to be heated up inside of our heater. So the only thing you need with an MRE is just that, a little bit of water to get the heater going. And then everything gets slid into this. Stuff that you need heated gets heated. Real simple. Do not fill past that first line, and it's going to heat well. So we will do that now. Fucking never can tear shit open. Fucking hands are too cold and too old. Open it up. Well, he's gonna ruin my video, I think, because he keeps saying. So now that your uncle has stopped messing with my cameraman, so all we're gonna do is tear off the top of this. We are going to fill to this line. We do not overfill. If we overfill, it's not going to work properly. It's not going to get hot. Now, what this does is uses a chemical process between water and some kind of element, right? Whether it is magnesium, I believe these used to be magnesium filled, but don't quote me on that. It is just a reaction. It's a chemical reaction that gets really hot. So we're going to take our entree, fill our water line first. That's all you need, right to that water line. See it? All right, I'm gonna put our entree inside. Sometimes they don't want to stick in. Sometimes they do. Do your best. You know, you need to get it in there. Fold it over. Okay. And then you're gonna take this little cardboard item, which has basically what everything is calorie wise on there, and it's going to do its thing. It says, you know, take a rock, we're going to put it up here, 45-degree angle, let it do its job. Alright, and now while you wait for your MRE, you can eat all your googly-gok bullshit, versus popping out a stove, cracking open one of these. Now these are freeze-dried meals. They take about 10 ounces of water, so we probably lost half an ounce or so for that. That's about your 10 ounces of water. If you have too much water, it really doesn't make any difference. This is a cool stove. I'll do a review on it. It fits in my water caddy, and I'll do a little review once I use this a bunch. Has an igniter. Put your canteen cup up on top and roll with it. While we do that, I'll break out another water. Which reminds me, I gotta get more water. We're using it. You use it, you replace it. And then we'll make up our little high C beverage. Get a little bit of that sugar in. Most of your MRE stuff, you want to shake it down. It'll go up the top and you'll lose half of your fucking drink. And you're in the field, you're doing all kinds of shit. The last thing you want to suffer is any coffee loss or any kind of drink loss. There's a little Ziploc inside. You just pour your beverage in. Smells pretty good. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm assuming it is like Tang. If anybody is as old as me understands what Tang is, it was like before Gatorade and everything else. They sent it up with the astronauts. You just shake it up. Oh, didn't seal. Got a little premature on that one. An adult show, not a children's channel, you know. And you could heat this up if you wanted to. You could technically throw this in the bag and heat it up. So if it is coffee that you get, not juice, warm beverage, I mean, pan out. The amount of snow that we have here. You want to look? This stove boils 10 ounces of water extremely quickly. Even in this whole, like, isobutane doesn't really like the cold all that much, but it doesn't do a bad job. Right. Suck that down. I'll take over camera duty. So he's going to suck that down and see. I am depressed that there is no coffee. Probably like orange Tang juice.
That's good.
You can start to see here that it is starting to get warm. Right? Now, these heater packs that are in these MREs, they're hit or miss. Right? So if you have a small stove, you can take that pack, dump it in your stove, and it will be fine. You want some? Take it out. tang. That's all it is. It's tang. A little bit of sugar boost. Not bad.
It's pretty good.
It's not as good as the cappuccino one. That one, I'm still raving about it. It was the best one that I got out of the box. But a little bit of sugar. Now these meals, super simple. You just tear them open, and unlike MREs, these actually tear open. Now the difference between MREs are, in hot cold conditions, MREs last right about 5 years. These last for 25. Right? So you can have these sitting away for 25 years. Biggest thing, you need to take this out. This is not a seasoning packet. Alright? Inside, as you can see, are real chunks of meat and food. Once you come up to a boil, which, as you can see, we're already at a boil. We can shut our stove off. And we're just going to add it in. Now, most of the time, I would say take, the long spoon. This is a long enough spoon out of the MRE. I'm not going to waste it. Give it a stir. Get it stirred around.
Ooh, this smells good.
Yeah, it does. It smells real good, especially when you're cold. All right? Give it a stir around. Break up all that sauce that's inside. And seal it back up. If the bag doesn't want to seal, you can get a clip or something, fold it up against a rock, do whatever. Do whatever's necessary to get it to seal. Now the difference, and this is the biggest difference between these types of food. This here, it takes, what did they say? 10 minutes. So this is to sit for 10 minutes like this. Now, if I were to sit it out in the cold, like it is right now, with no heat, your food's going to get cold, right? And dehydrated food hydrates faster when it's hot. So if you are out in the field or something like that, you can put it against your body. One, that's going to heat you up, keep you hot, keep you from freezing at the time, and it's going to keep this at a regulated temperature. Just make sure it is sealed, because this is scalding hot water that's inside. But just like a hot water bottle, you can actually take that food, put it into the crevice of your jacket, zip it up, and get on with it for another couple of miles, 10-minute or a mile, 10-minute mile, and then you're going to have that hot food. Do you have to heat the water to do freeze-dried food? No. It takes 3 times as long. So you pour 10 ounces of water in that, it's going to take about 30 minutes for it to hydrate properly. Otherwise, you're going to be like, it's some chunky shit. All right. So this will be ready in about 10 minutes. This will be ready. It's just starting to heat up. So that tells you something. I can heat water faster than this heater will heat up. But it is starting to heat. I'm going to just do this real quick. Get the rest of the heater to get water on it. And we'll see you back in a few minutes when it's hot. All right? Okay. So, here's what we got. The heater was just taking way too long in the MRE pack to sustain my cameraman. So we just broke out a little extra water and heated it up in the pack. You can do it this way. Now MREs, I don't know if I said it earlier, you do not have to heat them. They come ready to go at any temperature. Hence why sometimes you just can't light a fire. You know, the guys in Ukraine know that the best. During battle, in the age of battle that we have now, thermo is a big thing, and they can see you if you light a fire. So, the MRE cookies, they're just like animal crackers. What your grandma used to have in the big tin. Very good. Good sugar rush. But in the end, we're now 10 minutes past. And this is what you got. A nice little Asian chicken infused stew with real chicken that's now fully hydrated. Let's get a bite.
Is good?
Yeah. Give it a shot. And then just take that down for safety here, because that's boiling hot water. That's going to become my coffee. Open this bad Larry up. They tear on the side. The meal packets do tear, but again, they don't tear clean. So if this is blazing hot, I'm going to have to put it down for a minute. My fingers don't work well anymore. Ooh, and it is blazing hot. So this goulash, that's a big difference. Huh? This versus beautiful big chunks of chicken and vegetables. But did you eat that yet?
Yeah,
Try
that was good. That was...
Yeah. Well, grab your spoon. Let's get into this goulash. All right, let's get under that camera there. And into that goulash. Take a bite.
That's pretty good.
That's surprisingly good.
Yeah, it's like, it's kind of like beef stew.
Kind of like beef stew. It's got some barley in there. Little ketchupy, like maybe tomato paste.
Yeah.
Cooked in a tomato paste. It's got chunks of beef in it, but heated up, not bad. But would I rather big ass chunks of beautiful chicken and stuff? Yes, all day long. And PeakRefuel, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I buy them. They're great. Now you have other freeze-dried foods and stuff like that out there on the market. But PeakRefuel just tastes good. There's less sodium. There's less of a lot of stuff in it. Could this have waited a couple more minutes? Probably. But, yeah, we're in... now I believe it's like 25-degree weather right now. And both of these taste fucking great because we're freezing. But, that's it. It's just, hey, what do you want to survive on?
That one.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to survive on that one?
Yeah.
But here's that difference, right? This whole MRE, from cookies to peanut butter to everything, it's a day's worth of ration. It's going to sustain you protein-wise, carbohydrate-wise, better than this. And the reason for it is, this says 2 servings, right? And there are legit 2 servings, but in the end, you're out in the cold, you're doing things, you're hiking, you're doing all this stuff. It is what it is. This per package is only 580 calories. So thinking about that, it packs light. All you need is hot water and some time, and it's ready to go. But on a survival factor, you may be in a calorie deficit. 50-pound pack, hoof it up. You're going to need more than one of these a day. An MRE, even though it's not awesome food, It's tolerable. Like, I picked this one because it was the smoking gun. I didn't know if it was going to be good. I assumed it was going to be crap. I was pleasantly surprised it's not that bad, right? It's not as good as this. This tastes fantastic. This Asian chicken stewy stuff. White chicken rice, teriyaki sauce, Japanese style. Thumbs up. You know, like our go-to is the chicken curry. The chicken curry is
good.
Fantastic, but this is surprisingly good. My son is using the heater pack.
It got pretty hot.
It gets very hot to keep himself warm in his jacket while we do this. But as you can see, there's still steam coming off the bag. It's still hot. So, with my little titanium spork, this is just a quick video while we're out freezing our asses off at the gun range, practicing our trade, practicing our craft, and we got hungry, so this video got made. I'm going to do a more detailed video about this little stove because bang for the buck, it's very much like an MSR stove. It's three separate pieces that we bought, and we'll go over it on a different video because I'm going to go over my setup versus my son's setup, and this is just fast. So if you're in a place that you can't light a little fire in my little stove that I have, the G4 stove that I use, this heated up our food in what, seconds. I think this boiled water faster than I can boil water at home.
It was like a minute.
It was about a minute.
Boiled.
It was 60 seconds and it came to a boil enough to make coffee or tea or anything like that. The water is still hot, which I'm going to throw some Black Rifle coffee in, and that's my coffee to get home. But we're going to finish this up. So, this is Christian from Northeast 360. Highly approve. You can go either way, MRE or freeze-dried food. We're out here at the gun range, keeping practicing, as you should. And can you survive on an MRE? Absolutely. Are there funner options? Absolutely. And this is why I keep both in my pack, because you get into MREs and after a while you're just like, fuck it, I don't want to eat. So I have a supplement of I can go to, don't even have to heat it, eat it right out of the bag. MREs, menu 22, beef goulash, and I also have the ability to set up a small stove and make some teriyaki rice, chicken and teriyaki rice. So keep out there, keep training. This is Christian from Northeast 360. Keep moving forward.